Hello, Sacred Path Travelers. It's Mother Creator 1111 coming to you doing a Sacred Path cards reading for the Sacred Path Travelers. I hope all of you are having a beautiful day so far. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what this channel has to share, please hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave some comments in the comment section, and let me know how this reading may have resonated for you on your sacred path. If you would like to contact me, my email is in the description box under the About section. If you hit the About section, it'll drop down the description box and let you know that my email is mothercreator1111@gmail.com. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to. Or if you'd like to contact me for energy work, healing session, a card reading, just let me know. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already saged and called on my sacred ancestors to help us with this message today. So I'm going to start out with the Sacred Path cards. If you don't know what the Sacred Path cards are, you can look them up online. They come with a book that has different lessons in it that you can do for yourself. It's been a helpful tool for me as I continue to walk the Great Red Road with my brothers and sisters. So let's see what the Sacred Path cards have to share with us for a message today. Okay. You may be getting illumination and clarity about yourself or about a certain situation or a person or persons in your life. It may be, you may be getting illumination. This is a number 8, East Shield. So, East Shield. Shield of the East, illuminate my path, so I may fly with eagle to the home of grandfather's son's first light. This card represents a need for clarity in some part of your life. It may also mark a time of illumination when suddenly things begin to fit together and make sense to you. If you have been confused, now is the time to ask for order in your life. Order can be restored through making lists of things to do, cleaning up your living space, or finishing old projects. Excuse me, I don't know why this is starting to fall down. Sorry about that, guys. My clay stand is falling down. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. It's a little crooked too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, let's continue. When order is restored, you are then more receptive and can find the clarity you need. The illumination of the East can also speak or be asking you to assist another in finding clarity. Sharing your ideas may bring illumination as others give you feedback. It may also be a time to heal old wounds or negative thoughts so that there is room for clarity to enter your life. Be creative and daring in order to stretch your concept of who you really are and venture into new realms of understanding. In all cases, East Shield marks a time of new freedoms that come from wiping the mud from your eyes and seeing with the eye of eagle. Observe which thoughts keep you in blinders and clear the blindness through summoning your courage and taking flight. So that's a beautiful reminder for all of us today to not have fear. Usually our fears are in our mind and keep us stuck. So be willing to take a creative, daring adventure and step out of your comfort zone today. Sacred Path Travelers. I'm working on that one too. feels so much better when everything is in order. And when everything isn't so cluttered, and it is easier to have clarity. And so I did my spring cleaning. That helped me. I procrastinated it for a while, but then I finally did it. So that's part of our growth and expansion. And then telling the story, being the storyteller of how we did it. How we got that momentum going, and that it helped us gain clarity and illuminated what was next on our path. Most of the stuff I put on my list, I've checked off. Just taking one thing at a time. Just focusing on the priority. And then finding joy. Seeking and finding joy in the process. It's definitely a process. So you may be vision questing, seeking and finding illumination and clarity to have this growth and expansion in your life, to step out of your comfort zone and seek what you're trying to find within yourself and the external world. Okay. You may be doing a vision quest internally within you. Your beliefs and your awareness may have changed, which is part of your growth and expansion, to open you up to new possibilities. So, high upon sacred mountain with unrestricted view, the clarity of vision comes to us anew. Direction with purpose, great mystery will bring strong medicine allies to grace our medicine dreams. So, the vision quest card speaks of a time of new directions or strengthening of the present path based on personal truth. Sometimes to find this truth, it's necessary to enter the silence and remove personal confusion. In other instances, it is necessary to actually go on a vision quest. So this card tells you that the course of your life needs to be clarified through vision. It is now time to ask for assistance from the allies and or ancestors so that your choice will be reinforced with their wisdom and assistance. Seeking your personal answers is the key note. Trusting those feelings and following them with action is the way to find the truth. To accomplish this, you must release confusion and doubt, then proceed by allowing the truth to emerge. Remember, in seeking, you are asking for answers. Be willing to accept and recognize the truth when it comes to you. Recognition and acceptance always precede inner knowing. So trust your intuition as you do this vision questing internally, and maybe the internal will turn into an external vision quest as you continue to see like the eye of eagle from the higher perspective. You may need to go silent for a little while to get clarity, to be illuminated on how to have this growth and expansion in order to come back to your tribe or your healing circles or friend groups and tell your story about how you're doing this vision quest and what you're finding and seeking. And the foundation is the innocence of your inner child. So tapping back into the innocence of that inner child. I know that's been a big part of my journey, was reconnecting with that purity of my inner child and allowing that inner child to have its needs met, listening. Red earth, south shield, child filled with wonder. Teach me to yield. Laughter is your giveaway. in innocence and joy, tricking me into the place of little girls and boys. Red is the color of faith. So this foundation energy is have the innocence of a child and walk in faith today. The color is red, so you may want to wear red. I'm burning a red candle to help ground the root chakra for this collective. That's what I was actually talking to my guides and ancestors prior to coming on when I did the prayer for this reading. And the good red road of earth walk leads us to the experiences that give us understanding of living in harmony. So by tapping into that faith and innocence of your inner child, that will bring more harmony to your heart. And you'll be able to connect to your gifts, talents, and abilities. So the child of the South Shield knows this and is more than willing to allow others to share in the co-creation, using all talents to better the whole. So, through knowing the child within, you will restore faith in life and capture the wonder of being alive. A time of returning to childlike parts that need no support from ego. So lighten up and drop the uptight parts of yourself so you can continue. You may need physical exercise to loosen up tight muscles, laugh to loosen up your sophisticated garbage. Stop holding on so tight and remember how to trust. How can you trust anyone when the image in the mirror isn't really you? So listening and trusting the little tyke, your child within, may restore some of the lost magic. Remember, playfulness heals a world of woes. So you may just want to go out and play. That's been a big one coming up this last few readings I've been doing. So definitely a reminder, with all the seriousness and stuff going on in the world and our own personal lives, we get so overwhelmed and stressed out, we forget to play. And when we do that, we get confused and lack clarity, and it makes it hard to grow. We feel rigid and stuck and constricted. So, yeah, that was a great reminder for me as well, as I continue to seek and find illumination and clarity within my heart, and you as well, so that we can all receive expansion and growth. And then share that with our brothers and sisters on how we did it. And uplift and inspire while maintaining balance, harmony, and being grounded. So what do the Sacred Path travelers need to know from Hidden Worlds Oracle at this time, as they tap into that innocence of their inner child as the foundational energy, loosening up, lightening up, not taking themselves too seriously today, and allowing themselves to play and listen to their inner child. I did a little painting today. Painting and potting plants. Pruning and potting plants. Tending my garden, things like that. Whatever brings your inner child joy. So you're connecting with the collective of wisdom when you relax and tap into that innocence of the inner child. And you're connecting with your kinship group, a library and a tree of souls that are all connected. We are all connected. So what you do for self, you do for your brothers and sisters. So you're connecting with this collective wisdom, the Sacred Path Traveler Tribe. The Rainbow Warriors, vision questing and telling their story of how they gained illumination and clarity on their sacred path. So they could become better caretakers, guardians, and support people. The Tree of Souls and the Dawn Watcher. What else? Anything else from Hidden Worlds? Okay. So you may be returning home to yourself. You may be transitioning. You may be connecting with your sacred team, your spiritual team that are in between lifetimes, loved ones that have passed on, that are in the spiritual realm, that are connecting to you, and they are lovingly welcoming you for that return home. So this one fell out. So this is the spiritual leap. You're taking the spiritual leap. Okay. So 44 may be a significant number for you. So you may have had a loved one pass, or you're in the process of this happening. We sit by the bed of a loved one who is approaching their time to depart this life, and we see their eyes change, filled with wonder, as they move between the worlds and prepare to enter the hidden world of the afterlife. This time will come to all of us, come to us all again and again. Each time we learn more of what it means to begin to die. Dying is understood, death and the awareness of it is not. So we sit and we take their hand, and their eyes we see into realms we cannot see at this time, as they prepare the pass through the gates. They pass through the gates. And when they do, it will be to a celebration. Those who have loved them await on the other side of that gate and stand between life and death. They are no fantasy. They are present and real and beloved to the person who is departing. They will tend the soul as it rises up and shepherd that soul identity into the life that lies between lives. They will be hugged and welcomed, and tears of joy will be shed. There will be no more pain. There will be no more sorrow. There will be no more disease or wounds. There they will be reunited with the others who have departed before them. And if in this life they felt they were alone, beyond the gate they will be met with true friends and family of their soul, if not from this lifetime, then from lifetimes already lived. The joy, the bliss, the ecstasy of that reunion is not possible for us to comprehend fully, for we are here in the midst of our lifetime and can sometimes only relate to that sorrow of their passing. But I say to you now, friend, your homecoming will be as beautiful, as full of true love as theirs will be. Between the lives we dwell for a time, and then we are offered choices for the next developmental stage of our soul. But now is not the time to talk of that. Now is the time to let go and farewell them as they prepare to go home. So the illumination for the returning home card is, when we depart in this life, we will all be greeted with light, love, blessings, and joy on the other side. I can let go, knowing that those I love will be cared for and joyous in the reunion that awaits them. So there may be somebody in your life that has transitioned or is transitioning that took this leap and returned home to reconnect with the tree of souls, and then to share their wisdom with you intuitively as you continue to grow on your sacred path. Okay. Next, I'm going to get a card reading from this tree, excuse me, the flower of life. I almost said tree of life. I was thinking of the tree of souls, the tree of life, the flower of life. Come to life. I know my spiritual team and sacred ancestors have been flashing my lights to let me know that they're here. They know that I'm communicating. They let me know that they're around. It is reassuring. It's kind of funny how the ways that they'll let you know that they're there. At first I just thought I was crazy. But I had a bird come. This is like the 4th bird that's come in my apartment in the last 2 weeks or week and a half. Came and landed on my floor and then looked at me and then flew out. Then last weekend I had a hummingbird fly in, look at me, and then fly back out. Yeah. It's kind of cool how they let you know they're there. You may have had a significant way of connecting with your loved one that has passed, that maybe only you and them would know. Healer. When you awaken to your truth, the feeling is so incredible and freeing that you may feel that it is your responsibility to help all feel this good. To try and awaken others is not the role of a healer. Your job is to feel the best you can in every moment, to be in the full balance with you. Allow your higher self, the whole of the universe, to shine through you and inspire others to choose to see the world differently if they so desire. Whatever they choose to do is up to them. You have the choice to love you and all. Everyone is at different levels of perception and consciousness. Wherever anyone is perfect for them in their life in that moment. Let everyone be as they are and just focus on feeling the best you can right now. No one has to change for you to feel love because you are love. Soulmates. So you may be connecting with a soulmate that may be a healer. A lover comes into your life to reflect your love, your higher self. The higher purpose of relationships is to mirror the love that you are and melt away any walls or resistance to love. Love is a state of being, of balance. It reminds you of your completeness, the wonderment of a whole you. Breathe love in and breathe love out. Make a conscious effort to be a lover of life, and you will feel like you are making love in every moment of your life. Being in love is your natural state of being, and in this space, you will meet the souls of others who have awakened to their heart centers. So you may be coming in contact with others that are in their heart centers, that have awakened and illuminated their heart chakra, or you may be working on that, maybe after losing a loved one. So, wherever you are, you're loved. Don't forget. Your ancestral team and spirit guides are always with you. Let's get a message from the Divine Feminine for uplifting, blessing, and guidance on our sacred path before we go. I hope that you found this message beneficial and helpful for your sacred path. Drink from the emerald fountain. So that's the heart chakra of the Divine Mother. The Divine Feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity is evoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open to receive it, to step forward and drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin, allowing yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. So allow yourself to receive that love, that heart chakra nourishment from the Divine Mother, this Divine Feminine energy. It's going to be very healing for you. Mother of Mercy. Dispensations of mercy come when we are without recourse, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, or unconsciousness. This spiritual assistance is offered to you now from a place of loving respect, kindness, and great spiritual power. Blessings to Kuan Yin, Mother of Mercy, who watches over us with attentive love and cares for our spiritual progress. So that's the message from my sacred spiritual team. And I hope that you found it beneficial. If you'd like to contact me, it's Mother